Hi, it's Travis here, and welcome back to our adventures in Azeroth. Last episode, we laid a final blow to the Shadow Council inside of Shadowhold, and we defeated Shadow Lord Feldan and his pair of succubuses, and also Lord Banehollow. Today, we will be heading over to Winterspring. That is the plan. I don't know how long we will be there, though. We only have around 5.5 bars until we hit level 60, and I want to do Blackrock Depths. Well, I want to make sure we hit 16 Blackrock Depths. So we'll probably just check it out for today. I don't think we'll be able to do really too many quests there, but we'll at least try to just check out the zone for an episode. We actually have a quest to go there. We should probably take our probably take the flight point up there. To Winterspring. Find Starfall Village in Winterspring and speak with Wind Night Chaser. Okay. There's better late than never. Something else, Stormwind. Yeah, I think the Wind Chasers who we have to find. Alright, so we will do that. So let's take a flight up. And we will go to Talon Branch Glade, I believe it's called. Alright, so off we go. And we know the way to Winterspring now because we made a mistake and we went to Moonglade, I believe. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, we went to Moonglade by mistake. So we won't make that mistake again. We'll probably have to fight some furbolgs to get there. But we will get to Winterspring. We'll try to do a quest. At least try to complete the one that we have. And we will check out the Goblin Town there. I forget what they call it. Kind of looks like Gadgetstan. It's like the northern version of Gadgetstan. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Winterspring. Even though we won't be here for too long. We won't get to check out the entire zone and all the quests, but we'll at least get to see the Goblin Town and maybe like 1 or 2 quests. And then the plan after that is we will probably head over to Ironforge, try to get stocked up, and then I will have to find a group for Blackrock Depths. And then hopefully we can get into Blackrock Depths and finish the job of slaying Emperor Thorazane. That could be tough though. Depends on the group we get. I'm looking forward to that. I haven't done Blackrock Depths in a long time. I think it might be hard for us to find a group, but there should be a decent amount of levelers that might want to do Blackrock Depths. The thing is, will they want to go all the way to Thorazane? The thing about Blackrock Depths is it's such a big dungeon, you can really just do like the lower half or the upper half and just call it quits. You don't really have to go to Thorazane. Thorazane is a pain. It's tough to get to him. There's a room where we have to light these braziers. I think I talked about it already. And then there's like a bunch of little dark iron dwarves that just keep spawning and spawning. And it doesn't stop. So you have to move as a unit to light the braziers and then open the gate to get to Thorazane. Alright, so here we are heading into Felpaw Village. And we'll try to make our way through here. I think we'll be alright. We had a little bit of trouble last time, but we didn't die. We were able to get to Moonglade pretty damn easily. Right, should we call it our pet? Yeah, let's call it our pet here. We'll make our way in. Oh wow, I didn't even see that furbolg. Can we run by him? Wow, we're just speeding right by him. We're fast, dude. Let's see if I can get by this guy. Look at us go. Oh, okay, it's not gonna work. Yeah, that was good. Okay, now we're gonna have to fight though. So let's start dealing with these furbolgs until we get our Feigned Death to back up. So we're not gonna jump down this time because Winterspring is actually just across this bridge. And Moonglade is the you go downstairs to get to Moonglade. That was the mistake we made last time. Alright, so we got Feigned Death back up. Let's see how far we can get. Hopefully we can skip all these guys. Wow, we got by them. That was pretty damn good. This guy will be tough. Jump! Oh, no! Okay, I'll do that. And there we go. Should be good. We made it to Winterspring. Much easier to get to Winterspring than Moonglade. Moonglade takes much longer time. Look at the size of the trees here. It's wild. It's like the sky is all... You can't even see the sky. It's just all trees. Or branches, I should say. Oh, okay, so there's the quest. We want to turn in the new springs.
Great to meet you.
Hello, what brings you to Winterspring? These cold and vast lands may seem dismal, but this is a place of many secrets. Hi there, Trav. Yes, what Cackle told you is true. To tell you the truth, although there are no volcanoes here in Winterspring, I believe that there are far more threatening reasons for these hot springs. Well, I think you'll want to see it for yourself. You'll need to travel the length of Winterspring and head to the very south. When the air becomes thick and muggy, the sky turns dark. You'll have to find what I believe to be the source of the hot spring. Have a look. I'm sure you'll have many questions when you
Watch
return.
your back. Hi.
And there's another quest here. The threat of Winterfall. I came to Winterspring to investigate the Frostfire hot springs. I've noticed that the water seems to have strange qualities. I haven't yet been able to discover the source. And to tell you the truth, I've had some difficulty lately due to the Winterfall furbolg. They seem to be drawn to the springs just as I am. They have become extremely protective of the water and won't let me come near the two larger springs to the north of here. I'd like to continue my studies, so won't you help me? So let's exterminate them.
Keep your feet on the ground.
So I can keep doing my research. Alright, so that's what we're gonna do. Guess we're gonna have to exterminate some more furbolgs. No wonder they're protecting the springs. It's probably the only source of heat in all of Winterspring. Okay, so let's deal with some furbolgs, guys. I still forget what they called this town up here. It's gotta have like a winter name. I know it's not Gadgetstan. For now, I'll call it Gadgetstan of the North, but I remember it had a certain name. Alright, so here we are at Timber Mob House. This is where there should be some of these furbolgs that we were trying to fight. Remember this being a pretty good place to farm. It's like a rogue if you had like mining. Or as any class, really. I think these furbolgs drop something that's pretty damn good. Forget what it was, but it's used for classic raids a lot. Maybe we'll get to see some of it drop here. Empty water flask. Yeah, these guys drop firewater. That's what it's called. And that's why they're protecting the springs. Okay, I just remembered. Okay, this totem's got to get out of here. Looks like our bags are full. Guess we'll pick this up. Maybe we'll get some firewater. Check this quest out. We don't want to do too many quests. I actually had 60. This vial that you picked up from the Winterfall furbolg is empty, but you can detect a few drops of strange green liquid inside. It almost glows. Is it something important? The Nova Stoden would probably be able to tell you more, since she has been camped by the hot springs in the Winterspring for some time now. Alright, so we'll get this little vial over to the Nova Stoden. And pretty much what I just remembered now, it's called a firewater. And it gives you a pretty damn good buff. It gives you like strength or something like that. And I used it a lot in raid. As a warrior. I played a warrior tank. I played a Fury Prod spec, so I wanted to generate as much threat as I could, so having every buff that you can find does help a lot. The thing is, there's a better buff than that. I think it's like some dragon skin thing or something like that. I forget what it's called. It's been a while since I raided in Classic and had to get buffs. Something I don't miss too much, but it was up and down. There's some things I really liked about it. It was the PvP, when you would, try to get buffs. Sometimes you get in fights with people. And then the feeling of when you got them all felt pretty good, because it was a challenge. But yeah, these guys should drop the firewater. It's very rare, though. And it used to sell for like over 10 gold. For each firewater that you would find. So this place was actually a pretty popular farm for people. You can see he has it on him right now. Winterfall firewater. Melee attack power increased by 70. So it's a pretty damn good buff. And it would last like 30 minutes. But there was a buff that was better than it that replaced it. I forget what it was called, and it only lasted 15 minutes. Used to buy a lot of that too. I think they sell it. It's like a juju or something like that. It's actually sold here at this at the settlement here in Winterspring. Looks like they got a lot of Pathfinders here and Den Watchers. Oops, I don't know why you did that. Oh, okay. So there we go, use the firewater. I wonder what that is. I wonder if it's just fell water that they're getting addicted to. I think that's really what it is. We did this quest chain on Flag Carrier, I believe. That was the cool thing about Flag Carrier. I really got to do pretty much almost every zone. And that's because it was over 400 episodes. And it just took much longer to get to 60. Due to how there wasn't any, nerfs to the leveling process. Kind of wish I did this Hunter Let's Play earlier, so I could have, leveled a bit more. Well, we did get to see a lot of zones. We pretty much got to see, everything I wanted to see. The thing we're going to kind of miss out on is Winterspring, and Winterspring I've pretty much already done on Flag Carriers, so Not really missing out on much. It's a neutral zone, so many of the Horde quests are the same as the Alliance. There probably is some special ones, though, that are different. Yeah, we haven't got any firewater yet. I hope we get some. Would be nice to try that buff again. Gonna have to have a drink after this. Alright, so we got 4 more of each. Looks like there's a bunch of Pathfinders here. So we'll get to finish them off. And after we clear everything out here, we'll probably, we'll head up to the Gadget Stand of the North. It'd be funny if they actually called it that. I also thought it was cool in the TBC Flight Carrier Let's Play that they have a gadget stand called Area 52 in Netherstorm. These goblins really get around. And it's kind of sad that they stopped that. It'd be cool if the goblins had a had a place in Shadowlands where they were doing business. Even in death, the goblins are thinking about making money. Or gold, I should say. Alright, so we need one more Pathfinder. Winterfall Totem. Look at all these quests we're getting. Getting loaded with quests. Let's check this out. You found one of the Winterfall furbolg ritual totems. The totem itself is of nondescript construction, but it seems to emanate an almost tangible sense of dread and despair. Many of the Winterfall furbolg do indeed carry these. It certain would go a long way in explaining their current condition. One of the furbolgs inside Timber Hold may have a use for such an item. That is, if you earned their trust enough for them to speak with you. Well, it looks like they will never speak with us, because we've been fighting against them and killing them, so I don't think that will happen. Just too bad. We weren't able to get our rep up with them. Because if we did get a rep up, we would have been able to walk through that path without any troubles. Alright, so we should be getting close to Winterstand. I'm actually really interested in the name of this place. Or of the name. Everlook, that's it. That's the name. Yeah, Everlook. I wonder why they called it Everlook. It's also interesting that the goblins like to set up shop in like barren wastelands that no one would ever want to live. But I guess they do that to take advantage of all of the resources that can be found in these areas. It'd be cool if the goblins had their own race in like Warcraft 3, the real-time strategy game. It would be fun if they split it up into like, you know, like gnomes had their own like like real-time strategy army. Dwarves have their own army. Yeah, here we are in Everlook. Got some people actually hanging out here. We don't have any quests to turn here. But this is Everlook, guys. Alright, so let's get the flight point. That's the Horde one. I think the Alliance one is just around the corner here. And there's another furbolg camp just over here, I believe, that we can go and check out. And there we go. New flight path discovered. Chill and chimeras look pretty cool. Chimeras. I think it's chimera, right? It's not chimera. Not too sure about that. Okay, there we go. We found some more den watchers. This is like the main camp for the furbolgs here. Wonderful. Let's freeze this guy. And I think one of the main leader of the furbolgs up here guarantees to drop a firewater. I remember him being farmed a lot. And there it is. We got a Winterfall firewater. Let's use it. And see, you get bigger too. That's what I like about it. You're not that big when you're a dwarf, but become a pretty big dwarf. And you get one of these in the last 20 minutes. Okay, there's shamans here. Are these guys totemics? I wonder if totemics are considered to be shamans. If they're not, then we'll have to go back. We're gonna have to go back anyways. Happy that we got a firewater, though. Fight this guy, whatever. If we'll pull the den watcher. Yeah. We gotta heal off. We're out of mana, but he's out of mana. Yeah, that doesn't start. They don't count as totemics. I had a feeling that would be the case. But it was worth coming here. We got a firewater. And we'll be done with the... We're already done with the den watchers. If there's any pathfinders around here. I'll have a drink first, though. If there isn't, then we'll just head back, because there's a bunch of pathfinders and totemics around this area. And they probably all spawned back by now. Winterfall, Ursa, yeah, these guys are much harder. But up here, I wonder if we can skip this stuff. There is a... Damn it. Deal with this guy. There's supposedly somebody in. You're supposed to... Oh my gosh, you're pulling everybody. You're shooting me, dude. Could be a tough fight. Hi, this is the High Chief winner. Oh, nice fighting the High Chief. Should be good. Get him. time he gets up here, he'll probably have another trap for him. I gotta heal off. Alright, there's the chief. So the chief, if I remember correctly, he always drops a firewater. Pretty sure. Unless they change that in TBC, but pretty sure he always drops a firewater. Let's see if he does. So there we go, he dealt with the chief. See, always drops one. So he was a highly coveted mob to farm because every time you slayed him, you got 10 gold. Pretty good, not bad. Because yeah, firewaters were not cheap, man. I was spending a decent amount of gold on those. Pretty good rogue farm. Alright, so now we're going to go back. We're going to try to find these totemic and pathfinders. We'll probably take a stop at Everlook and make it our hearth. Because why not? Looks like they got a big telescope there. Maybe that's why they're up here. It's probably one of the highest points in Azeroth, maybe? Is that a telescope? I think it is. Yeah, it is. I think this is the inn, am I right?
I'm listening.
No, it's 7th. So that's not the inn. This is the inn. We got like little igloos up here.
What's up?
What's that?
Hurry back.
Alright, so we'll make that our inn. And then we'll go finish this quest for Denova Snowden. Try to get this done. This should probably get us like 2 bars away. Which will guarantee that that we hit level 60 when we go into BRD. Like, we probably already had the guarantee before we came up here, but I wanted to check out Winterspring before we hit 60. There's the herb here, ice cap. Did I miss? Yeah, I think it's up here, isn't it? He might actually hit 60. Actually, no. We have to turn in a couple of quests. Gonna get at least 2 quests turned in here. Depends on how many of these furbolgs we get rid of. Should be only 5. I think they should be around here. Right? Remember them being on this side. Kind of hidden, I guess. Yeah, there it is. Where are all the furbolgs? Gotta be down here. There they are. So we need one more Pathfinder. 4 more totemics. Alright, so we're done with the Pathfinders. See how many totemics we can find. There's one. So we can pull 2 here. There's another one. We need 4 though. There's a 3rd one, there's a 4th one. Okay, so yeah, we're good to go. Get rid of that totem he's got. It's a little slow. Oh my gosh, I didn't see you there. Timbermaw Pathfinder. Putting down an Earthbind totem. Gonna get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna be close to 60 after this. Like, really close. What's this? It's like an arcane totem? Alright, so we're putting this firewater to good use. Now it is time. Supposedly we're still in combat. I guess it's because of the totems. Totems are always a pain. They always get you into combat. And then if you're fighting against them, they always keep you in combat. Alright, so let's find Denova Snowden, turn these quests in. We'll see how much XP we get. I don't think we'll get enough to hit 60. Even if we did get 60, though, I would try to do a BRD. Alright, now we just have to find out where she is. I think she's, like, over here. In this little lake. If I remember correctly. Oh, who's that? Little paladin getting chased down by some furbolgs. That's a lot, dude. I wonder if we'll be okay. See if they start attacking me. No. They're still hanging out. I guess he just finished that quest. I think there's a certain quest that sets that off.
Be good. Welcome.
Alright. Thanks so much, Trav. Now I can get back to work here. Do you find anything of interest at the Winterfall camp? What is that you have found? You got this from the Winterfall? The greenish liquid, it reminds me a bit of the sludge I saw when traveling through Fellwood. I have been... Oh, man.
Off with you. What's on your mind?
Alright, so pretty much Fellwood, and I've seen some Winterfall runners passing into Timbermaw. Perhaps these things have something to do with the flask you found. There's a large group of furbolg just past Timbermaw Hold in Fellwood called the Deadwood Tribe. They have been corrupted and driven mad by the Fell. Why don't you look around there and see if you can find any evidence for dealings between the Winterfall and the Deadwood. So pretty much the Deadwood have been selling these guys firewater. Okay, we're gonna do one of these. One of the best abilities in the game. Alright, so let's hearth back to Everlook. Yeah, so that's a cool quest chain. I like that quest chain. You get to find out that these deadwood furbolgs have been corrupted by, the fell. Have been selling these, selling firewaters to the Timbermaw clan. But that is the end of today's episode, guys. Next episode, we will be going to Ironforge and getting rid of some junk and preparing for Blackrock Depths. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.